I am R. Suresh, presently a councillor from 4th Ward in Trivandrum Corporation. Basically, I'm a commerce graduate and I have done my diploma in network engineering. So basically my passion is social activities, that is public support and involving charities and all that. So that's how basically I come into this councillor position. And right from my childhood, I have been involved in so many social activities in and around my place, that is Fort area. From that, I started involving in all other socio-cultural religious activities. So that's my path towards this councillor position. My journey towards being a councillor is right from my childhood. That is, at the age of 8, I have been involved in the religious activities in my Agraharam, that is Ramavarmapuram Grama Samudayam. We have 3 temples here. So right from my childhood, like myself, everybody, youngsters, they get involved in the yearly festivals and all that. So from there, I started my socializing, that is basically the traditional way of networking with people. So from there, I started, after my schooling, I got involved in so many charitable services like voluntary blood donation club, raising funds for the poor, like that. So from there, I transferred myself to more social activities, that is promoting blood donation, free blood donation campaign, like that. And we have conducted several camps for blood donation and all that. And I have myself given around 50 times. My group is AB negative, so it's a very rarest group. So people from outside Trivandrum and Kerala, they call for, because we have a portal for this. So they get my number, they call. At times, I may be able to help them. After that, I got involved into many other social activities like voluntary campaigning for all the activities in and around Trivandrum. So slowly that expanded. So I got so many friend circle, supporters, activities, partners, like that. So, and along with that, I have been associated with my parent organization, that is Ramavarmapuram Grama Samudayam, which is again a community living lake. So there I got into the committee. I was selected as a committee member. After that, I became vice president there. Then after, I became the president of Ramavarmapuram Grama Samudayam, and I am president of Ramavarmapuram Grama Samudayam, the society in my place. So after that, I got involved into residence association activities, like that, so many things. And with that, I am part of Kerala Brahman Sabha, started as executive member, then I became Trivandrum district secretary, then I became state joint secretary, and in 2016 I was general secretary for 1 year. So like that, I got involved into so many activities in and around my place, and beyond that, up to Kerala, I was traveling from length and breadth. So based on that, people asked me to represent the community here. So first I was, even before I got a chance to become the councillor, but at that time I said, no, I don't want to go into politics. So I want to be with the people, so I want to serve the people, like that. But this time it was more, pressure was more for me, so people wanted me to involve. So then I told that even though I have a clear political affiliation for myself, I don't want to represent that affiliation in the society, because I want to be with people more. So later on, my organization, Kerala Brahman Sabha, they got involved in, and they told that you contest as an independent candidate. Then again, I told that that is not the right way, because independent means that has so many limitations. Then one of the political, which I have inclined to, that is Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP, they told that you contest as independent candidate, we will support you. That's how the whole story came up. As a councillor, I am very happy that I could extend my service to the public But basically, I am not keenly focusing on political arena. Of course, I have a clear support for a particular political party, that is Bharatiya Janata Party, but that is not my focal area. My focal area is serving the people at my area, that is basically this Trivandrum, that is particular fort area, because I have been associated with these people for so many years. So they always insist that you look into the activities of here. So there are so many platforms which I can work on this part, that is right from residence association, right from this fort. We have a consortium called Fort Area Residence Consortium. So we have around 22 residence association in this ward. We have a coordination committee for that. Through that also, along with that, being this area being the heritage area, we have a heritage protection forum. We have a forum like heritage protection forum where we got involved into the replacement, that is maintenance of that stone elephant in East Nana. That is, we call it Kal Ana. So recently that got renovated. Now the archaeology department is providing infrastructure for maintaining that. Likewise, any activities in and around this place, we get involved into that, and we are not into any agitation part. That is the first our primary area, focus area. That is just getting into agitation or a strike, or they don't give you any solution basically. First we have to approach the proper authorities. We have to convince them this is to be done, this is the way it is to be done, and with their support we have to make it happen. Otherwise people will suffer. End of the day, whatever agitation you make, the public is only suffering. Of course, we need to get involved into agitation. That is the last resort. If anything didn't work out at the final stage, we have to go for agitation. And people have been accepting that model, and we have been successful in that. So that is the prime focus as of now. And all these ages, my travel, that is my career in this path, is that like I have been associated with Kerala Brahman Sabha, the local so many organization, socio-cultural organization, like that. So in that way, after this councillorship also, I will still continue with that organization. My parent organization, that is Ramavaram Gram Samudayam, all that we have so many projects in that particular organization, like again in Ramavaram Gram Samudayam, we have temples, some renovation work is going on with that, so I have to get involved in that. Kerala Brahman Sabha also, we have been coming up with so many programs for youth, that is leadership and action, like that. So all that is my focus area. I am born in Trivandrum only, and in this Agraharam, Puthan Street Agraharam. So basically our family is a business family with a traditional background. And initially when I was involving in religious activities, they were encouraging me, it's fine, they were very comfortable. After that, when I switched over to social activities like blood donation and all that, which are very new to them, they had some reluctancy in getting involved in that. But then I made them understand that this is nothing but this is something helping others. Then they understood the cause for which I stand for, and they supported me. But they were not comfortable in about me going into too much into social activities, because every time they insist to focus on my personal life, that is my career and all that. But right from the beginning, I was very much contented with the way in which I was coming up, managing that business for some years. My brother is there, I was supporting him. And after my father, he passed away in 2001. So after that, myself and my brother looked after the business. And from there, actually, my journey to public life started more speed. So like I got involved into the responsibilities of Kerala Brahman Sabha as district secretary. I was elected as the executive committee member in Ramavaram Gram Samudayam, like that. So that was the starting of my active public career. From there, journey went like I became the General Secretary of Kerala Brahman Sabha, and I became the President of Ramavaram Gram Samudayam. I was elected as the President of Residence Association in various years. So this altogether, it summed up in this final level as councillor. being the political, in relation to the political career, I am not that much keen on becoming a full-time politician, but I want to be in public as a public activist, and still, even after this councillorship, I will continue that. I got married in 2015, and that was the year in which I was proposed as a candidate for the councillorship. And basically, it was my wife, Sangeeta Iyer, who motivated me to stand for the councillorship. And initially, I told that it's okay, I will work in this domain. Then she told that it's not that. People want you to be their motivator and leader. So she encouraged me to do it. That's how I took up that councillorship. And she has been very supporting for all these activities. Even though she is an artist, she finds time to support my activities. She is a national level performer of Mohiniyattam, and she has been working with Southern Culture Center for so many years. And she was in Bangalore before marriage. Once marriage was finalized, she shifted to Trivandrum. Now she is taking classes for Mohiniyattam. And after marriage, she dedicated her personal performance of Mohiniyattam to Suresh Ramaswamy wholly. And outside, she is not performing, and she is taking classes. That's the thing. And after my victory as councillor, in each and every activities, she has been giving me her tips and her suggestions to improve the activities, that is basically into the welfare of the people, how to address their issue, how to motivate them, how to come up in their personal life, career and all that. And she has been being with all other activities, socio-cultural activities with me. And basically she is an animal lover, and she is also working with the rescue of stray dogs and rehabilitation of stray dogs. And till date she has she has given to adoption around 100 stray dogs. Basically she is focusing on stray dogs, that is stray dogs. And she has done around 50 vaccinations for the stray dogs. That's the support she gives me, and her support for me is something very enormous, and it gives more energy to work with the people for the people. Me becoming a councillor is both a passion, but it was an accident, you can say like that, because I was more into social activities, which I was focusing into right from my childhood. I got involved into all the social activities which I get an opportunity. I did my primary schooling in Trivandrum, Holy Angels Convent. After that, my high school was at Sri Mula Vilasam High School, that is SMV High School. After that, I got into Government Arts College. So in Arts College, that was the first time when I was addressing the students in cultural activities and social activities. But there again, there was a political affiliation there, which I didn't get involved into that. I don't want to get involved in that. So I just kept away from political affiliation. After that, my plus 2, that is pre-degree at that time, I did my graduation in privately, because from that stage I got more involved into public activities, so I couldn't go to the regular college. So I did private graduation from Kerala University. I did my BCom. After that, there was a gap for 2 years. Even though I registered for MCom, I couldn't complete my post-graduation. I did 1 year. After that, so many responsibilities came, so I couldn't focus. So that was the time which I realized that I don't have much opportunity in my personal career that is going beyond that, because people were looking a leader in me, and they want me to get involved into all these activities, that is social activities like that. So I focused more on the social activities related to Ramapuram Gram Samudayam, Kerala Brahman Sabha, and other like voluntary blood donation group like that. So that was the time, 2005. At that time, people told me that you contest as councillor But that time I told that this is not the right time and I have not thought about it, so I don't want to get involved with that. So that time it got blocked itself. Myself I blocked that opportunity. Then again 2 years I got into training with the computers, because right from my 2095 I think, yeah. After completing my degree, I did my basic computer course just as a part-time activity, just to know about the computers and all that. After that, somebody I was talking to, my friend who was in US at that time. So he told that you can pursue IT as your career. I told that I don't want to focus too much on IT as career, but he told that it is a upcoming field, you go look into that. So he pursued me to take some graduation or diploma in that IT. So I did my network engineering, that is Novel is a US company. With that, from there I got certification as a network engineer. So then again I couldn't focus that career. Again I switched to public activities. So that was the real time, that is in 2000, after my father's death in 2001, where people were expecting more from me. In 2001 or 2, I got more responsibilities in organization. So that was the real turn in my career as the present stage of councillor.
Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell notification.